Hey guys, I am here with recording artist Brett Kissel. So he's from Edmonton. So as everyone can see behind us, CCMAs are in Edmonton.
Right here, that's the one you want to look at right there. Hometown, Flat Lake, Alberta.
CCMAs are in Edmonton the next 2 years. How excited are you that it's going to be home for a couple years?
I'm very excited because it's coming for 13 and 14, and being that is my home area, it's going to be great because we're planning on a release for my new album this year, which is going to be just perfect in time for the Canadian Country Music Awards 2 years in a row. So we're hoping to, my management team and everybody's very excited to make that a really big splash for us.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
that's
we're
really
very excited.
We can't wait to hear new music from you.
Thank you.
So you have such a charisma on stage. Do you have a favorite song that you absolutely love to play live?
I've got a ton of songs, and one thing that a lot of people know, and my band knows this about me, is that I change my set all the time because it all depends on the crowd. If there's a bunch of young guys out there, then we're gonna play different songs than it would be if we're playing at a seniors event or something like that, because I play a lot of classics as well. But I think a song that I do that really gets the crowd going is I do a little tribute to some rock acts that my dad and my mom listened to. And so those acts are like CCR, the Eagles, and so we do a lot of those songs in the set. And we do that towards the end, and then we usually cap off the show with a medley of Johnny Cash hits. And I just don't think you can go wrong doing songs by the Man in Black. So to answer your question, favorite song on stage, I don't really have one. It's just whatever the crowd cheers for, that's all I'm gonna do.
That's the one.
Yeah, exactly.
So, when did you first know that you wanted to go into singing?
I don't really know. When I was a kid, when I was 6, I got my first guitar. And I've always wanted to play it, and I've always wanted to sing. I didn't realize that you could really make a career out of it until I was about 10 or 11. And I started getting paid, to go out to local communities, and $100 or a $50 honorarium, and it was great for me. So it wasn't that it was because it was the money that enticed me, but it was the fact that I could make a career out of it. So I was very excited about those opportunities, and then by the time I was 12, 13, I was playing all over the place. And then nominated, for a CCMA when I just turned 16, so it was, it's been a good road.
Definitely.
For sure.
I think that was the first time we saw Brett. He was
St. John, right?
No, we saw you actually before that, but we didn't meet you.
Okay.
Calgary Stampede Chinook Breakfast.
Yeah, see, when I played the Chinook Breakfast, Ed Harris from Royalty Records booked me for those shows. And I remember opening for guys like Jake Matthews and Dwayne Steele and Gil Grant, and since, I've been able to become friends with these guys, so it's great to have started on that level and then have them supporting my career where it is now.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's always a good thing.
It is.
So, you just turned 21 not long ago, and you went to Vegas.
I did.
What made you decide to take a ton of fans and friends down to Vegas?
That was the easiest decision ever. So now I'm 22, so it's been a year since the Vegas show. But what we did is, my idea was, when you turn 21, you want let's rewind. When you turn 18, you want to go party in Alberta. When you turn 19, you want to go party in BC. When you turn 21, you want to go to the States. And for me to go, the place to go was Vegas. So I've had a great following and great success with having fan trips. We did a cruise. We took 300 people on a cruise. That was 2 years ago. 1 year ago, we took my fans on a trip to Hawaii. We called it Honky Tonk in Hawaii. So we took about 150 fans. And then this time, we had a private plane that we went with 100 people, and we went down to Vegas. And just had the time of my life. Treasure Island is where we stayed, and I put on a concert. And we were only there for 3 nights. And so I got there a night before the fans, and I partied real hard. I got that out of my system because that was my real 21st birthday. And then we did the show with the fans, and then I partied with all my fans. Then we had one last night, so we had a finale party, and we got back to Edmonton or wherever anybody was from. And I don't remember much of the trip, but I know it was a good time.
Do you have a trip planned next? I like doing the fan trips.
I think probably the next trip would be to go to Nashville, and I've jotted a lot of ideas down, and I think it'd be great. Maybe you could come and you could cover the event and have some fun with us, right? Is that a good idea? And all of you guys are welcome. Yeah. So what we'll do is, the plan is, it's about seeing Nashville through my eyes. So I'm moving to Nashville this fall, and I want to bring my fans to come out and take them to my favorite shows, my favorite restaurants, everything. Because I've been to Nashville, I think, close to 100 times since I've started playing music. So it's a no-brainer to bring my fans down and hope that they have as much fun as I do every time I go down there, which is why I'm moving. So
that's That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's the
Gonna be
idea.
a fun trip.
Maybe I'll play the Opry, or we can figure out something real cool to entice the fans to come out and play some great shows.
Sure, with it being Nashville, you'll have tons of
I hope so. I hope so.
So you're only here at CCMAs for a short time this weekend. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, tonight I'm performing on the Gala Awards, and so this is, I would say, the second biggest night as opposed to the biggest show that's held at, I think, Credit Union Place. So tonight it's the Gala and Industry Awards, so we're giving away awards for, you know, a lot of because there's so many awards given out over the weekend that it's exciting that we're able to do that tonight, some of the awards that people don't see behind the scenes. So what we're also doing is we're inducting Johnny Burke into the Hall of Fame. Johnny Burke was famous in the 70s and 80s as a terrific country artist out in Eastern Canada, and he also played all over the States and everything. So finally he's being inducted into the Hall. So myself and Chad Brownlee are doing a medley of his hits tonight, which is great. This is the first time Chad Brownlee and I are going to be on stage together since he and I had that tussle about the Vancouver Canucks and how much, you know, how terrible they did in the playoffs, and Chad Brownlee wasn't happy, and he almost beat me up, and oh gosh, it got crazy there for a little while.
You guys just did rehearsal. Was there any tension?
I don't think so, because he knows that I can take him, so he kind of keeps quiet, so that's good.
Okay. Well, we'll let you know how it goes at the gala. Thanks for doing this.
Hey, you're very welcome. I appreciate you taking time to interview me, and when my new album comes out, we'll be talking right into that camera again and talking about the new music and how excited I am for it. So thanks for spending time with me.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks, K-Leigh.
Thanks.